So this is how a romantic relationship or a friendship will be with this individual. For some of you, you're in this friendship or romantic relationship right now. But others of you, you may be wondering, how would it be if I hung out with that person? How would it be if I dated that person? Or how would it be if I was in a romantic relationship with that person? If you want to go and check out my other video that I did yesterday on how would it be if I went out on a date with this person, you go and check it out. But anyway, I feel like this has some type of stop start energy. You know, there could be a difference between yourself and this individual, a difference of values, a difference of background, which could be brought into question for some reason. This could be an on and off again situation, because I feel like there could be interferences here, and it does highlight that there could be some type of instabilities, like there's a different outlook in one's value. Like, say for instance, you may enjoy doing something, like you may enjoy skating, you may enjoy traveling, this other person may not like to socialize, or you may not like to go certain places, this person may like to socialize. Or, and the thing is, you can be friends with someone or date someone and there's differences, right? But I feel like your differences will clash. Like, say for instance, you may like to date outside your race, right? This person won't like that. If it's a friend, they're against that. And you may find that you're hiding certain aspects of yourself and certain beliefs that you have. You may feel like you have to push them to the wayside to appease this individual. You may get a lot of joke with this person, meaning that you will find hanging out with them to be harmonious, very friendly. There'll be a lot of banter, a lot of laughter, and you may prefer to hang out with them in a group. But there could be like underlying manipulation as well within this setting. And this setting could be in like a work setting, or there could be indication here. There is indication, I should say, if you are dating this person, right, that their friends will be heavily involved and their friends will intervene. There could be a third party situation, and this third party could be their friends, right, whispering in their ear, manipulating them. And you may feel like you have to keep going through cycles of karma due to this individual. You may feel like you always have to, I'm hearing that you'll defeat whatever cycle you are going through anyway, but it will get tiring, it will get draining, because there will be a lot of spiritual attacks on this actual friend group, or on this actual relationship more so, because there will be people that will want you, their friends will not want you and this person to date, because there's some type of difference. Yeah, because we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this could escalate in, I'm hearing a brief separation or a separation. And it's whether or not yourself and your person are strong to fight against any interferences and not be in the energies of people pleasing. Because if you or your person are in the energies of people pleasing, then you will be more susceptible to be manipulated and taken off your path. So there will be interferences within this situation, this friendship, this relationship, which may make you feel very stressed with the Eight of Swords, but you will overcome the stress. You'll probably feel like you'll overcome the anxiety and stress when you're not around this person, because if it is a friend as well, people may be trying to tell you that this friend's toxic. So people may be trying to warn yourself or the other person about someone's toxicity and someone's manipulation, and it will be proven right. So if you were hanging out with this individual, right, then people may say like, some people will be negative and be trying to steer the other person away from you due to jealousy, right? But other people, if it's like, say for instance, on your side, someone is warning you like, listen, that person, they're very manipulative and they have narcissistic tendencies, and you choose not to listen because you may feel like, I don't want the drama and I feel sorry for that person. I don't want to leave them out, and I've known them longer than you, or whatever the case may be. You may feel like you still want to be friends with this person due to loyalty, but spirit will intervene to separate you both anyway, because what people may be saying about this person is true. Like, people may confront you and say, look, this person's been saying this about you, or this person is a mean girl, or they're a mean guy, or whatever. And in front of you, they're presenting like they are, you know, I'm hearing charitable, I'm hearing the word elite. So maybe they give off an impression that they are graceful and that they will not stoop to such things, but they will be in that energy that people are trying to warn you about. And you may find yourself distancing away from them, or spirit could just intervene to just separate the both of you, and it's for your spiritual protection, but you may not see it at the time. And you may be conflicted, like, do I believe what people are saying, or do I still, you know, you may be in that energy, but you will overcome it. And eventually you may feel like you don't want to, you know, something will say to you not to invest in this situation anymore. How come a lot of people are saying the same things? Or I feel like spiritually you'll just get this vibe that I don't think we are aligned, and you might start looking back on their behavior and little things that they covered up, and little things that they pointed out to you that they didn't agree with, and you may start feeling, I didn't really feel comfortable around that person. I couldn't really be my true authentic self, and I had to do things to make them happy. And you know, you'll come to your own conclusion basically about this person, and you may decide to break free. And this could be in regards to like a relationship as well. Especially if someone's trying to tell you, oh, don't date that person, this, that, and the other. You may decide to make your own decision, because there could have been that energy of you wanting to people please and wanting to keep both sides happy. But then what you're going to do, you're going to keep yourself happy. You're going to break free from everyone. You may still maintain a connection with this individual, but I feel like by you breaking free, it will save your reputation in some way, and your role, your job, or something of that sort. Or for some of you, you may go against something, even though it is pretty risky to stay with this friend, to stay with this partner. You may not leave the person out in the cold. You may, you know, there's something about you choosing yourself and choosing your own happiness, but you may find that, okay, I left this person alone. I want to just do things on my own terms, because it could be too overwhelming. So I feel like you'll put yourself first. So this does indicate that you could actually end this connection, but then you won't want to end the connection, but then you won't want to invest in the connection, right? Because you'll feel bad about, I don't want to leave the person out in the cold. And you may feel a sense of unhappiness with not being around this person, is what I'm picking up. It could be the friend, or it could be the romantic relationship. And I feel like you'll choose to focus on yourself. You'll choose to focus on what makes you happy. And you may have boundaries as well. And this person, whoever they are, they may try and come in to persuade you, because they will feel the distance too, right? They may come in with, you know, an offer, an apology, or to get things back to the way things used to be. And I feel like you will be more distant and unapologetic as well, like more independent is what I'm picking up, because you may feel like being in this situation, regardless if it's a relationship or a friendship, it caused too much controversy and it caused too much headache when it didn't need to. And you may just focus on your family and things that make you happy. And you may start seeing a person for who they really are, and you may feel like, you know what, I'm so happy that I dodged that person. I couldn't see that person clearly, you know, because there was something that was not making you see this person clearly. It could have been when Neptune was in Pisces, you know, you may have looked at this person as a higher cup or some type of ideal, but then you'll realize that, you know, this person is quite deceitful. And I feel as if, you know, there will be an energy of you feeling alone and isolated, but this person will try and play on that, and they will try and come back in and manipulate you, right? But you will see that what you didn't see before, you will actually take off the rose-colored glasses and see the truth of this person. And you'll start to realize that when you were separated from this individual, you felt much freer, you felt much lighter, you didn't have to pretend to be anyone but yourself. And yeah, you were focusing on your money, your legacy, your family, building your wealth. And you will see that this person is very manipulative, because we've got the Five of Swords. And how they will expose their manipulation would be by crossing your boundaries, like not allowing you that space. It's going to be a huge contrast from being separated from them to when they do come back around your energy. You're going to feel that sense of restrictiveness. You're going to feel that you're going to feel that energy of restrictiveness. You're going to start feeling that energy of feeling stuck and trapped, and them trying to corner you in some way, to make you bend to their will, to make you have the same beliefs, it's like forcefully trying to befriend you again, because this person lacks boundaries. And this individual, they may act like they're silly, but they're not, because they're very controlling. So even though they will see, okay, my butterflies is doing their own thing, they're taking time out, let me focus on myself. They don't think like that. Their mind starts to go into overdrive. What are they doing? Who are they doing it with? Are they cheating? Or, I'm going to make sure. It's that they will start to think like that. And then they will start to think, okay, how can I block them and make them only focus on me? And if it wasn't highlighted to you in the past, it will be highlighted to you more so once you get that separation, because they will not allow you, even though you'll get your time on your own, and you will get your time to connect with other friends, which you're going to feel so much happier when you're away from this person, basically, right? They're not going to be happy. And whatever people are trying to warn you about in the past, then, and if you chose not to listen, your time away from this person will highlight the truth. Because everything people have said about this person, you're going to see it for yourself, and you're going to see by them not allowing you your space. So they will be bombarding you with messages. They will be bombarding you and demanding, and when you're around, they're going to be always around you. It's just going to be too much, and you're going to have to really set some clear boundaries. And it could be energetic, or you may actually say something to them like, look, it's over, or there's something you're going to do to make them know that what happened before cannot continue, because you would have met a new soul tribe. I feel like this is more so in regards to a friendship. This is a friendship reading, I feel. You'll find